Just kind of go,
Introduction?
right. I mean, do we have to do it? I suppose technically yes, because there would have
Yep,
been
new episode.
this, yeah, new episode. So yeah, well, I mean, here we are again playing some more Stardew with my good mate Roxas over here, who happened to stay the night last night. No
It's
Brokeback
cozy,
Mountain,
you know?
no homo,
I
no
mean,
homo.
oh wait, no, it's not a Thursday. It's not a Tuesday, sorry.
No, it's not
No.
on Tuesday.
Shout out,
Sergeant Duckett.
Sergeant Duggett.
Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's
It's
got you
me.
covered.
That's me, Counselor.
I mean, it's
God, God.
literally us down to a T.
I wonder how
Stop
he
by Pierre's,
knew.
stop by Pierre's General Store today in
It's
block
not like
capitals.
we're the only people in the entire valley that need to pick up stuff.
I mean, to be fair, do you ever feel like we're just picking up after all these people?
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie, I've played
considering
through this game
for
several few
like
times. How many other people could have literally contributed? I mean, Willie could have done the fishing part himself.
Slade could have done the blacksmith.
Like, the blacksmith could. I mean, again,
Robin
obviously,
could have done the construction.
like
The
they're
Adventure
going about
Guild
it being
could.
a community hub. It's not
Yeah,
exactly a
it
community
literally
here, is it?
it's just the community of the farm. The farm
Yeah.
provides all.
Of course, do you just think, like, when dear old Grandpa died, right? Mayor Lewis went, oh no, I'm gonna have to put in some work, and then never did.
Yeah, I never did. And then like a couple of years go by, and then like we come, and we're like,
A couple of years, a couple of decades at this point. I mean, dear
yeah,
old Dad's. I mean, actually, where
I mean,
is dear old?
man, we quit our corporate job to become good old farmers, and
Speaking of corporate jobs, I suppose I better actually walk over the bridge and go, oh look, Jojo!
oh yeah, I mean that's pretty much like. Considering we both used to work in something that's similar to JoJo's,
Well, I mean, you think about it, it's kind of scarily accurate. I
you know,
mean,
I'm glad it's West Burnstone.
I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I've seen better slogans than Join Us Thrive, like saving you money every day.
I mean, yeah.
Spend a little, live a lot.
It all helps, you know.
Oh god, look at this. Corporate aisles. Where's the chill section? That could be flashbacks. There we are. Milk, fish, and I'm assuming that says meat, but I can't actually see it because... There we go. Meat. Hilariously.
Hot and spicy meat.
Yeah, boy. Okay, O'Reilly, there's going to be someone who goes, what the hell are all these references? And if they ever look them up, they're in for a good time.
Oh yeah, you'll learn. But we have a lot, like, we have a relationship that spans almost a decade. So
You've been that long?
well, pretty much. How old is your son?
He is 8.
That's how long we've pretty much been friends, because you started coming to the store that I worked when your son was just born. Like, I think he was.
Yes.
No, yeah, he was either just born or.
I think my dear old wife was pregnant with him, so the whole point was I was coming to your store for extra hours to get a bit of extra money.
Yeah.
And then we had you. Yeah, not almost.
Well,
Almost 8 years later.
So 8 years later, you know, and we somehow have kept the relationship alive.
Yeah, we have children that are literally like what 3 months apart.
I mean, October and January, so
Yeah.
well, end of October and end of January. So.
Yeah. What? Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you? She's literally grabbing my t-shirt, pulling me in, and punching me in the nose.
Definitely your kid.
Definitely my kid. Yeah. What? Mr. Dad's sweaty because it's very hot.
Yeah, the UK has been hit with like the most absurd
You
heat
know,
wave.
I never thought I'd be glad for it, right? But the fact that we invested in a swimming pool has saved my ass.
What, sorry?
Swimming pool.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of
Also,
surprised when I seen photos. Like, wait, I'm pretty sure that's Neil's house.
no, no.
I'm kind of
Also,
hitting
I'd
with
like
that.
to.
Like, I can't say your. Well, I was like, we don't. I don't know if you want to say real names. So,
Obviously, yeah, we know each other in
yeah.
real life, so we know each other's real names.
Yeah.
It's just getting to
So,
swinging into yeah.
yeah. So, do I call you Kuro, or do I call you Nilo, or do I call you Kuro, not Sakinelo, or I
I
call
mean,
you
I'm quite happy
Kurosaki?
with. I mean, I'm quite happy with either Kuro or Kurosaki,
Right.
because again, like, if for those who don't know, my namesake comes from. I went through a massive bleach phase when I was about 17, which was when I kind of
Made this.
ditched my previous PSN tag because I got a new PS3, and then I hadn't realized I could just port them over yet. I
Those
was
are the
new,
days.
so I just got myself a brand new tag, which was again having a massive bleach phase at the moment, which to also date myself, that was in the middle of the Arankar arc, which if you know, you know.
We've already really established that
Yeah, I'm an
you're
old
an old
man.
man. You're an old man.
No.
I ain't no spring chicken either, but you're an old man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you ain't no spring chicken, but apparently I'm just ancient, even though there's only 7 years between us.
With math.
I know, math. But anyway, yeah. So obviously Kurosaki comes from the main character, Kurosaki, Kurosaki Ichigo, and Nilo, to kind of go a bit more about it, is there's a boss in Devil May Cry 1 who's called Nilo Angelo, and he was one of my favorite bosses of all time to keep fighting, because obviously I was just grinding getting that SSS rank. So I put the two of them together, and you had Kurosaki Nilo.
Mine is 100% original. 100%.
Yeah,
Absolute
100,
100%. There is
100%
not a
original.
single character in the entire video game, anime, movie verse called Roxas at all.
Kingdom Hearts!
Fight me. Change my mind.
I mean, hang on. Does Roxas technically exist? Because there's that whole part in Kingdom Hearts 2 where he gets erased.
Exactly.
To be
Doesn't
fair, I mean,
exist.
having played 3, I haven't played the expansion for 3, by the way. I must get onto
No
that
way,
at
there's
some
an
point.
expansion streak?
Yeah, there's an expansion. It kind of like clears up the ending a bit because that ending.
Yeah.
It kind of sets up like Kingdom Hearts 4 a bit more from what I've heard, but don't know if
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to be
mean,
waiting
like,
like 13 years for Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts
because I
4.
mean, like, we waited like how long for 3?
I don't know,
It
but
was like
I
6 years or
remember it
something,
coming out on
wasn't it?
PS. Yeah, it's something like 16 years, I think. Because what was
Someone
it?
fact check that.
Kingdom. Yeah, someone fact check that because I know Kingdom Hearts 2 came out on PS2 and I remember playing it the day it released and immediately going like because obviously I didn't play the Chain of Memories part on the GBA because for those who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is really accessible now. Back then, not so much.
Yeah,
You
by
had
now
Kingdom Hearts
it's
1 on PS2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is a crucial part of the story apparently, but it's on
apparently.
GBA. And then you had Kingdom Hearts 2, which was kind of like a follow on from Chain of
Okay,
Memories.
for those who don't know what he's talking about with GBA, it's a Game Boy
Oh god, yeah, yeah.
Advance for the youngins.
Oh yeah, those youngins when you're with your DSCs and your 3DSs. Actually, you're out a DS is considered ancient now.
Yeah, yeah, like, it's the fact that, like, we've had, like, Mega Drive and, like, Segas and, like, all this. And everyone's
Alright, you
like,
know there's going to be some kid that's born like, I mean, probably like looking at my children's generation, and they're going to look at games like Grand Theft Auto 5 and go, oh, those graphics are really bad.
yeah.
Whereas we've
We're like,
come from the era
holy
of like,
crap. We're like, we played games that weren't even in color, man.
Christ, we're not that old, but you're not
Bruh,
wrong.
Pokemon on a Game Boy
Jesus,
was
yeah, okay.
green. It
Yeah,
was
well, no,
like,
Pokemon on the Game Boy had a random thing where it just changed color every different area
yeah,
you went
like,
into. I remember like going into Mountain Moon and it just go brown.
yeah, and it's like,
One color fits all for most things.
no. But, no, yeah, I mean, like, it's the thing, man, you
Yeah,
know?
I know. It's just cold. I was just getting old. Time marches on. I mean, Do you know what's scary? We are 4 years into a PS5's life cycle.
Yeah, I mean,
4 years.
there's already freaking talks about like tech for the PS6 and everything. It's like,
I've heard rumors of a PS5 Pro, which wouldn't surprise me.
nah, yeah,
I mean,
like
I never
so
upgraded to the
like
Pro one.
as much as like I have obviously a computer and I have obviously like Microsoft Apple and that, so I have all three kind of like game uh like stores to play off of. So like I'm fairly fortunate that way. But like I'm a Sony diehard. Like I'm a PlayStation. Like PlayStation is my, which is what we're, if we couldn't tell, this is what we were playing this off of, the PS5.
Yep.
So like I mean like my first proper like game system was a PS1. Like that I owned myself. I played on like Sega's, which was like my granddad's and my dad's and like my uncles and stuff like and that stuff. But like my first own like console was a PS1, which considering
Yeah, I
there's been
feel.
four more iterations of it in the 20 now 7 years I've been born. And like so, I mean that's four. It's pretty much four iterations, potentially five by the time of I say this, but like the in like 3 decades, pretty much.
Pretty much. And I mean, like, life cycle lasts about 8 years, kinda.
Yeah,
So we're halfway through the PS5 one, so you're gonna start getting promotions for PS6 soon enough.
yeah.
But I'm also like, well, how could they, like, what could they do at this point?
It's like I mean, like the graphics in like games like obviously like Dragon's Dogma, for instance, obviously like the cooking mechanics in that, and like games like Final Fantasy and like like obviously GTA 6 is coming out. It's maybe like and like all these games are almost like lifelike in a sense. It's like how much better can graphics get? Like, are we going to get to a point where like we can't even distinguish between graphic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
real life, or like I mean, it's kind of a thing where it's getting crazy. Oh, so we
It
have like
is, it is.
VR and stuff now. Like
See, I feel VR hasn't really took off in the way that they wanted it to.
I mean, I want VR to become like sort of online, but without the you die in the game, you die in real life. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's kind of what everybody was hoping it would be. Obviously, not that you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone was hoping for that.
I don't know, there'll be some narcissist somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I know a few people who would probably do that.
Yeah, I think we all do. I tend to work with most of them.
Yeah,
Um,
I used to work with most of them.
yeah, so, I know, I don't think VRs took off in the same way that they were really hoping it would. I know for PlayStation, they're like, because they released the VR2, and that just kind of, I wouldn't say flopped, but it's not done as well as they'd
I
hoped.
love how I woke up because I thought you were like not going to bed yet, so I like was waiting for the other player team, but I don't think I put any. Got fishing level
Hey, level
three.
1 foraging for me.
Fishing level 3. I didn't put any the fishing because I'm now going to be saving fish up until I get fishing level 5.
That's fair. Suppose we've got 2 chests now. I'm thinking, I think this is the day that the community center opens. Oh
Uh,
no, we have our dog. You see this dog here? Well, it's hard not to. You've got it sat next to you. Leave me some parsnips to get my farming up if you wouldn't mind.
yeah, I'll pick up about. I mean, we've got what 55, so I'll pick up about 20.
Yeah. But it's on the edge of the farm. I think it's a stray, poor thing.
I picked up 25.
Lovely. Hey, since the latest place, do you might think this farm could use a good dog? Will you adopt this dog? No!
I didn't get any
Yes.
gold ones, so
Oh, okay, right. Name, right off the bat, Yogi.
Yogi Bear.
Yeah, Yogi. You know what?
Mm.
We're gonna dice it one more time. Snocker.
How about we call it Pupper? Good old pupper.
Good old pupper.
Or let's call it pup. Just call it pup.
I know. When you watch my video, you'll see that I've just kind of flicked through like a bunch of random names. Oh, there we go. No, we need to call him this.
Oh, okay,
Waka.
what is it? Waka. Waka
Yeah.
waka.
Waka, waka, waka.
Waka waka.
Yeah, done. Waka, waka.
Like the fact that like some people don't even know what waka waka like is.
No, no. Well, I more know Waku Waku, which is obviously I'm getting excited because obviously I watch a lot of Dragon Ball.
Oh no, I was more
Oh,
thinking
cat
like
mouse.
obviously waka waka is a sound effect for Pac-Man.
Waka waka. Hi,
That's all he does. He's
Lisa
like waka
Hats.
waka waka
Okay,
waka waka
Poke.
waka waka.
Come to old Hoss Poke. Bring coinies. Hat mouse.
It's quite a literate mouse.
No, it's quite very. I walked away. I still got there. Our valued Jojo Mart customers. Our team members have removed the landslide. Oh, there we go. The mines are open.
Yeah, that's where I'm going once I basically get all the seeds we need. So we got parsnips. I think it's colour for a potato. Is it bean? Yeah. So
Bean. Alright, I got 1 gold parsnip, so I'm gonna pop that in the pop that in there, and I'll sell the 26. Also, I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, my wife is playing 7 Days, and all I can hear in the background is kind of like her on a normal night, to be fair. Hey, language. You get demonetized because of you. Not that we're actually demonetizing these videos. What are we laughing about?
yeah, but they could still flag it.
Yeah, I know,
I
I know.
believe. I believe they can
And I
still
mean, to be
flag.
fair, Stardew is for kiddies.
Is it though?
I mean, maybe not when we play it, but
I bought a bunch of potatoes and I forgot that we don't have because I'm not going to go for the golden parsnips because you get like golden melons, corn, and pumpkins. So I'm not going to go for them instead.
so that's fair. I mean, I've got the 1 gold parsnip that's in there that I'll.
Yeah, I mean I've got one parsnip on me to do for the community center.
That's fine. It makes sense. I think if I go along there in a minute, we'll probably get that cutscene. The other thing, go upstairs, please. No. You're upsetting your sister. Alright, also, yes, by the way, my son is called Goten. Hence that Dragon Ball love that we've talked about before.
Would not have been surprised if he had a girl called Pam
I mean,
or Chi
my
Chi
daughter's nickname
or
from
Videl.
a couple of friends. It's Pat.
Pam Pam Param.
Oh,
If
speaking
anyone
of the
gets
community
that
center.
reference, we can be friends.
Anyone gets that reference, and you know.
We can be friends. If anyone gets Pam Pam Param, then we could be friends.
And if anyone gets Pokey Pokey, mate, then I'll be friends. And also, if you
I
wish
just
to
blanked
see,
on what that's off of. I mean, like, I was there, but I'm like, what's off of?
we can no longer be friends.
I genuinely forgot.
How have you blanked that one? Oh my god, it's not like we platinumed it.
Oh yeah, Barbar,
Yeah.
Castle Lore.
Which again, if you like Stardew Valley and you wish to see us do more kind of co-op stuff, drop
Yeah,
some options in the comments and we'll get back to you.
right.
Also, we have to be obviously not mindful of, I mean, as much as I'd like you guys to suggest Conan, that would have to be an adults-only play gameplay for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like definitely like no nudity. That's gonna be 18 plus, like at least 16 plus.
Yeah, I'll even go as 18.
Well, I mean, if you do full nudity, well, I don't think full nudity is allowed on YouTube.
No, I don't
So,
think so. I
so
mean,
even if you did like the like no nudity, uh,
with Big Wangers Incorporated.
yeah, but wow, like you wouldn't like really be. Can I skip this? I don't know. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Fuck me.
What are you seeing?
The your
Well,
casino.
my community kind of cuts cute thing. Hello, Nami. You come home,
Mary
have
Louie.
you?
Oh, you're that new farmer? Yeah, I'm the butch boy. Like, imagine you're in a small town. You know, you're a small village, and like, I mean, the thing is, farmers are hench. Like, let's be real. Like, I don't know if you were actually like seen like an actual farmer, right? Not talking to yourself
I'm.
there, but like, I know you
Oh
live
yeah,
near them.
I live near them and I serve them pretty much on the daily.
Yeah, I mean, like farmers are stacked, especially like the ones that don't rely like heavily on like big machinery. Like obviously, like doing the fields and all that stuff. Of course, obviously, like they're gonna uh, do that. But like even if it's like stuff like friggin' give me 2 seconds. I just
Always getting a message. He's working. Hello, Nami. How are you? Oh, bye, Nami.
your boys in the mines.
I'm a fishing because I'm just kind of getting my fishing skill up and getting us a bit of money,
Yeah, you can
and
get
then I
fishing level
will.
5 and then we can sell well actually like
Uh,
one go see the wizard actually.
I gotta
I'm
wait for
fish.
his message. Have I not?
Oh yeah, that's until tomorrow.
Because
Yeah.
I've interacted with that little square thing that I always forget to do when I play this game. Um, so I should get his letter tomorrow.
I don't know if I have to do it as well.
I think you do. What I'll probably do tomorrow is if you can get to like level 5 in the mines, I'll jump on the mines tomorrow. Just get all that introductions and stuff out of the way on my end. Where are we on recording time anyway? Yeah, 22 minutes, so do one more day after this one.
Alright.
Oh,
But no, yeah, so like we've already discussed, we are quite anime fans, so
yeah, well, yeah, and this one I go off because obviously, you know, we're anime fans, and I have 3 cats and a dog. I was literally, well, as my wife, as you might have
well,
heard muffled in the background.
it depends if you class Pokemon as a anime or a children's cartoon. It depends.
It was made in Japan.
It's a Japanese cartoon.
It's a Japanese anime.
Okay.
I class Pokemon as an anime.
I'm not saying it's not, I'm just saying like some people
Well,
don't.
no, no, no. I know, I find that strange. I mean, like, mind you, you go back to like the 90s, anime and cartoons had a very different stigma than what they do now.
Yeah, I mean like everyone and their mother watches anime now. Like everyone used to think anime was weird. They're like only like really it's like certain people watched it. Like
Yeah,
there
we
was a
grew
whole
up in that
stigma.
timeline.
Yeah, and it's like
And now it's weird if you don't like anime.
yeah, it's
Think
like
about that for
everyone
a
likes it.
moment. Yeah, so, I mean, I've got people at work who are like, oh, I don't watch anime like religiously, but they watch My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, oh, My Hero Academia is really good. You know, and then
I
I can actually
mean
strike up a conversation with them.
I
Right,
mean
okay, we talk about, I mean, as obviously, yeah, the manga has recently ended, and I will definitely not be going into spoilers on that one. But I think everybody can agree, season 5 of the My Hero anime, naff.
put it this way, I used to watch it religiously. And now I'm like, nah.
And again, I'm trying to kind of bring Roxas back into the fold here by going seasons 6 and 7. Good. To be fair, you watched season 6, didn't you? You're
What was 6 again?
6 was the Paramount Liberation War Part 1, and then Dark Deku.
Hmm.
And then obviously Dark Deku going back to UA at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Dark Deku arc is really good, to be fair. The anime did a really good job with that one.
Yeah.
I feel they kind of pulled their finger out after the first half of season 6.
Oh, definitely.
Season 7, from what I'm watching, has been an absolute banger so far. Like, it's on level quality as, like, series 1 to 3. Where I think 1 to 3 is, like, what like, people would say is peak My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, like
4 is good, because it's got the overhaul arc.
I feel like 4, like A, like the start of 4. Like, if you want to break
Yeah.
the series down into like A and B, like
Yeah,
first
core
12
A and core
episodes
B.
to like first 12 and then second 12 or whatever you want to call it. But I do feel like the overall arc was so good that the part after was just kind of a bit meh.
To be fair, I liked the part that came after it, but I can concur that
I mean, I
the
liked it too. I mean,
overhaul,
I the like film fest, like the film fest, the
UA festival or whatever
yeah
the heck it
UA
was.
festival thing, like that, and like also seeing the effect it had on the Erie, 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 Erie,
Eddie,
Erie, Erie,
Eddie.
Erie, was like, you know, that did bring romance tears, and I don't know what else.
Yeah. You don't go to tears on the fact that you see a little girl smile who's never smiled before in her life.
Well,
You are more heartless than I give you credit for. Hey, level 1 farming,
one mining and farm.
level 2 fishing.
17K for the strawberry, for the
That's good. That's good. Yeah, but yeah. So I do recommend. I mean, maybe for yourself, wait till season 7's finished, and then binge watch it.
I'll probably binge watch it because then that way I can kind of like be like, oh, if I'm not enjoying this part, I'm just gonna be like,
To be fair, I mean,
how
it
did I
kicks.
leave my house but come outside your house?
You getting a cutscene about anything by any chance?
I mean, yeah,
No, that'd be
it's
why.
about a furnace, but I'm like,
I
that's
mean,
all.
thank you for taking that call from me. You know. But anyway, so as I was saying, yeah. So I have 3 cats and a dog,
I'm not gonna go
which
into what I have.
yeah. Let's probably save that for the next episode because that's gonna be a while.
Put it this way:
Alright.
there is an ongoing joke that I should that I should basically charge admittance into my house because of how many animals I have.
I mean, man, he's not lying. He ain't. I can assure you. Alright, let's put my headset on charge there for a moment. No good. You can't hear me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a char box, but I can't char enough of both of us.
This is true. And then I'd have to chase you for your audio, kind of trying to lap it up with mine, which would be just awkward.
Yeah, just a bit.
And that's kind of a bit of a pain in the butt that I'm not prepared to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying about my animals, as my wife pointed out, yes, that you will know that I like anime because I have a big black cat called Kakashi. I won't go into his actual nickname that we use because I don't
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want
don't.
to get demonetized.
Just don't want to fly, man.
And we have our black and white cat Dragonite, who was named by my son. He wanted to call him Dragon, and I added Knight on the end just to kind of not make it too awkward at the vets when you go, "Why's your cat called Dragon?"
Say my son named it.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah,
I
you
don't
just go,
think
"Yes,
they,
my."
I think
I
they
don't think.
matter. Yeah, that what logic is that? You just want to call it Dragonite. Don't lie.
Okay, fine. He wanted to call it Dragon. I extended it to Dragonite because I was the one going. I'm going to be the one sharing this thing's fucking name.
English.
And then I have a little ginger kitten who is our most recent addition named Nami. For the One Piece reference.
Do I just like,
What?
lightning round name all mine?
I mean, you could lightning round name all yours if you want. I mean, I
Archer,
also just want
Ares,
to call.
Anubis, Rambo, Mia, Shadow, Leo, Lena, and that's it. Echo.
Don't forget poor Echo. Never met Echo, but don't forget poor Echo.
Easy to get.
What I find hilarious is out of all of the animals, and I thought at least a couple of them would probably sleep in our bed and have cuddles. No, they all sleep in my son's room.
Oh, they know who they like, huh?
Oh, speaking of my son, I think he's desperately trying to get his voice in this. He's just shouting at the top of the stairs, "Mom, I love you."
No, it's game.
Oh, game. Oh.
Yeah, no. I don't get.
It's not as nice. It's not as nice.
No, okay, I'd like to point out he's 8.
Now you said it.
Oh, now you said
Now
it.
he's
Yeah,
just
now he's
saying
cool.
it for that friggin' joy of it. Yeah, poser.
Yeah, he's 8 going on 18. This kid.
You know, we've established that, like, my daughter has my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, like, we just moved house recently, as you're aware. And there's a couple of our boxes that we kind of put up aside to, like, unpack later.
As you do.
And she, she actually managed to literally push all 3 of them that are stacked over, pick 2 of them off each other, and start rummaging through them all. And they're not like
Yeah.
light either. Like, obviously for like grown ass men, yes, they're light, but for
One and a half year old. Yeah.
someone's 2.
Yeah. So I'd say she's 1 3/4. To be
I
fair.
mean, she's 21 months.
Yeah. So yeah, she is literally like 3 months off of Whereas you're 1 and a half, aren't you? And now when I want you to say something, you're like, no. No, father. No.
Stage fright.
Lila. No, I think I think Amy has my strength too, because the other day we had our monthly grocery shopping come on in, and me and my missus tend to, because obviously there's the whole, nobody gets bags anymore, because recycling and the planet and all that sort of stuff. So we tend to put all of our shopping, like, we just empty it like into our hallway. So literally take out the totes, hallway, and then sort it all out once obviously you've got it all in. And we ordered like 3 cases of 24 cans. Of course, just stacked them on top of each other, didn't really think of it. Just put the shopping away, turned around, and our youngest was trying to lift the cans off the top of them.
Me.
And I mean, she was somewhat succeeding. It was more we stopped her because 1, she'll probably hurt herself because she'll be straining too hard, and 2, I don't want to pop my cans. I mean, main reason being, did not want to waste money on the cans that would just end up burst all over the floor.
Yeah, not you didn't want your child to be hurt.
Nah.
You want a bag drop there, or you
No,
sticking with your
I'm keeping that. I'm sticking to my guns on that one.
Okay.
I mean, put it this way: if their audience attention has got this far, because this will be the last day, the day of this episode. If the audience attention's got that far, then they can comment and call me a bad father. This is where I get loads of comments with that. I'm not gonna lie. I also sit on the camp of Goku is not a bad father. All right, just throwing it out there. If we're gonna be slating people.
I mean, to be fair, me and you had this whole conversation about like who we would name as like the worst father in anime.
We did.
The best.
We did. We did. I was literally just thinking that as I said about it. Then I was like, I do. I mean, I ranked Goku low. He was like 3, so I concede he's not the best. Piccolo best set in Dragon Ball. Just saying that there.
Fine, got it.
Oh. Yeah, we had this whole conversation where we ranked kind of anime dads out of series that we've watched.
Or like, well, I know it isn't so much anime dads, it's anime protagonists and how well we think they'd be as dads.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
yeah, that was.
and like, we had a couple like 10 out of 10s being the best.
We did. As I know, we had Natsu as a 10 out of 10
Yeah,
for obviously stuff that kind of seen with the young ones of the guild.
yeah.
Who was the other 10 out of 10 that we had? I think it was
I
Krillin.
Yeah, it was definitely Krillin. I think we had no, we didn't. We didn't have Ichigo. Ichigo was
Ichigo
uh,
was middle of the road 5
yeah,
because we haven't really seen him parent.
yeah.
Uh, I think we had Naruto as 5 as well because he was kind of really bad at the start but getting better.
Mm.
Also, don't watch Boruto. Um,
I had no plan to.
yeah, I know you have no plans to. I can't recommend it. There's so much filler. I mean, if you like Boruto, then good for you, but it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
Well, let's go see Rasmodius. I mean, the wizard.
the Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
A wonderful wizard of bling.
Here's where it makes you get high on tree sap.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna wake up 3 times over. Yeah, and I think I'm working it out. That'll be about 40 minutes an episode. Because
Oh,
an in-game day is taking us about 20 minutes.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
which is... I'm just kind of... obviously, again, you'll probably understand that we are recording these in like a block. I think we're doing 3 tonight, and then when we get a chance, we'll get the next sort of potentially 3 done in. Uh, well, I'm
It's
trying
more on
to think
your schedule because obviously you're busier than I am.
yeah, that's the point. I am thinking I've got some personal leave like for the next few days, so we might be able to record more then. But it's a case of like seeing what works because I mean, man needs some me time as well. And again, that Yakuza Like a Dragon is not going to play itself as much as I wish it would sometimes. But then again, I could just watch a
Mm,
YouTube series for that.
it's true.
But then
You
I'm not going
you generally got me wanting to go play Fairytale now.
I'm
And
good.
this
I'm
is how
glad.
it starts.
There you go. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's about what? About a year ago, I randomly decided I was going to upload the first episode of Kakarot, and here we are a year later.
Mm.
Yeah, because it wasn't long after I'd been up to visit you. I think I
Yeah,
put my
for
first one up.
when you attained your immortal naming of Godfather.
Right. And I do not totally abuse that by walking around going, I am the Godfather. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and
If you
ask me
didn't, I'd be I would be slightly sad if you didn't. To be honest with
to be fair, it's part of who I am. I need to embrace this stuff. I have
you.
fun with it. I tell you one thing that I'm not looking forward to is going to sleep tonight in this heat. Oh,
I've got two. I've got like a big 16-inch fan uh, that I'm currently using. Like it's on the other side of the room, so like it's giving me a little bit of air, but so the audience and you can't hear it. And I've got another smaller one that's just above me on one of the
I'm high on tree sap.
units, shall we say?
Yes.
So I mean, like, yeah, I have reptiles. Let's just say I have reptiles. I
Yeah,
have
they're on the units.
yeah. I've got two Vivs to the left of me, which contain one contains a small bearded dragon, named
And the
Ares.
other contains the Antichrist.
the
Oh wait, no, that's
other
me.
no, the other contains Anubis, aptly named because everyone is very scared of him. And if he bit you, you'd lose a finger. Who is an Argentinian tegu.
Good
But
old
yeah,
Anubis. And Anubis stays in his viv when Kurosaki goes to visit.
yeah.
Because Kurosaki does not like reptiles.
You're fine with
Like,
Ares though. I mean, like Ares is small enough that you're kind of like you're not. Oh, it's like fine with him. Are you stopping there? Hello?
no, yeah.